I'm Ed Hicks. I'm a banjo player and banjo teacher based in London. I do one-to-one lessons here in London and nowadays by Zoom and online. I also do some online group courses for Cecil Sharp House, so you can check that out. I'm just here to show you some basic banjo tips to get you started on your banjo playing. Now, I teach clawhammer style banjo, and it's quite tricky to get the right hand down with clawhammer. So I'm going to run you through what I often show people on their very first lesson of how to play clawhammer banjo. So the first thing you need to do is you need to take your hand and hold it in this sort of C-shaped position like this. We're going to strike down on the strings with the front of the nail like this. Now, when people do this, sometimes they have a bit of trouble getting a nice round tone. You want a nice pitched round tone coming off the banjo. A couple of ways to help you do this. One thing could be take the finger and imagine you're knocking into the head of the banjo. So rather than flicking across like that, we're knocking into the banjo head. Like that. You can imagine maybe the motion's at 45-degree angle, like coming into the banjo head like that. Another good thing to try resting your nail against the string and putting the string under pressure. So the string's kind of cocked under pressure and then it's released. So rather than it being a kind of flick across, we put the finger under pressure, we go knock, release, knock. So next thing I do is get people, we're going to hit the first string together, knock, rest, knock, rest. And on the rest beat, we're bringing the hand back up because you've got to get up to get down. So we go down and then we go up like this. Down, up. And don't bother about trying to tap your own knee whilst you do this. I'm just doing this for your benefit. Now we're going to try one more. Now try the second string. Bit harder the second string because you have to make sure you don't go too far and hit the first string. But you can see you can land on the first string if you like and not play it. When you're going faster, it might just bounce up and away. Try the third string. And fourth string. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Now we're going to try first. Each one 4 times. That was a bad one. That was a good one. Second string. Third string, and fourth string, So the next thing we need to do to get the basic clawhammer motion going is we need to add the brush. The brush is just like the knock, except you can hit a few more strings. You can hit 3 strings, or 4, or 2. Doesn't really matter, you know, but we're just brushing down. And again, we're using the nail, brushing down those strings. Try to make sure your brush completes. Sometimes people do that, and we only get the low part of the sound. Make sure you drive through to the end, and the way to get to the end is go beyond the strings, finish the job of that. So it's a brush down. Now we're going to try knock and brush, and knock and brush, and knock and brush. Second string, knock and third string, and fourth string, and super. Now we need to add the thumb into the banjo, because without the magic 5th string, the banjo is just a bad guitar, and guitars are over, guys. They're just so 20th century. It's all about the banjo now, and we're going to make the 5th string ring. You're going to make it ring with your thumb. You're holding your hand like this, your thumb is sticking out, because now you're playing the banjo, you're going to have to hitchhike everywhere. That's obviously not true, but it is useful to hold your hand like this, because we brush down like this, and at the end of the brush you need to land your thumb on that fifth string. So once again there's pressure and it's cocking the string like that. So you go brush and it lands. Put a bit of pressure on it and release. So we go down, put a bit of pressure, release. When you're doing this, aim the thumb, because it's harder to get the thumb, so aim the thumb to catch that fifth string. And again, the release, we should be moving the hand up and down. So we go, or down and up rather, down, up, down, up. If you want a bit more volume, you can sort of pull out a bit. We want it sort of not too loud. Brush, release, brush, release, brush, release. So let's try putting all those together. The rhythm we're going to do is knock, brush, thumb, knock, brush, thumb, knock, brush, thumb. It's like a crotchet and two quavers, if you care to think that way, but there's a lot of syncopation on the offbeat. So I find it a good way to get that groove sounding better is to think about it starting with the brush. So we're going to all together get your hands ready like this with me. We're going to brush and catch that thumb, play the thumb, bring it up, then knock. Bad knock. Do that again. Brush, thumb, knock, and brush, thumb, knock. Bring it up. Brush, thumb, knock, up. Brush, thumb, knock, up. Brush, thumb, knock. Bring it up. So there's that rest where you reset the hand and bring it up. Second string, brush, third string, fourth string, let's try the third, try the fourth, I'm going to speed it up a bit, just to show you what it sounds like sped up. So that's the right hand motion of Clawhammer, which is probably the hardest bit to get right. That's my breakdown of how to do that. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to contact me for a one-to-one lesson on Zoom, wherever you are in the world, you're welcome to. Or there's plenty more videos on my channel. And there may at some point be plenty more videos through the Harrison Pubs website as well. Hope that's useful for you. Let me know if it was. Thanks very much.